Magandang araw po at magandang gabi sa mga nakakapanood sa gabi at sa lahat po ng naabot ng video nito. Welcome po dito sa ANBO Awi Mix Videos. Ngayon po ay may video na naman po tayong bago mula kay Asian Analytic, no? At dito ay tinalakay niya yung tungkol sa pagre-reopen ng pinakamalaking base militar ng Amerika dito sa Indo-Pacific. So, para mas maganda, panoorin na lang po natin itong video to at bigyan po natin ng reaction. Masyado kasing mahaba ito. So, kalahati lang. Kung gusto nyo mapanood ng full, mag-subscribe kayo kay Asian Analytic. Ito po yung kanyang channel. Hanapin nyo na lang po yan sa YouTube. No? So, ngayon, ito yung kanyang video at bigyan po natin ng reaction. Masyado kasing mahaba ito. So, sige po, i-play na po natin ang video na ito.
That the United States is returning to its old military bases right next to China? Here is why America wants the Philippines back. The U.S. left bases in the Philippines in the 1990s, but now they're back. In 2023, the U.S. signed a deal to access 9 military sites in the Philippines. Why?
Yung pag-alis po ng US dito, nung panahon po yon ng Presidente Erap, at sa kagustuhan po yon ng mga Pilipino, no? Gusto ng mga Pilipino, mga leader ng Pilipino, paalisin na ang US dito nung time na yon. At hindi ho nagmatigas ang US. Umalis po sila rito. No, ganyan po sila sa kanilang tawag dito, sa kanilang salita, no, na kung kailangan bigyan ng kalayaan yung isang bansa, bibigyan nila ng kalayaan ng isang bansa. No, remember nung World War II, sinasabing binili ng US itong Pilipinas, ayun yung Treaty of Paris, no? At sinakop nila tayo sa mga panahon noon, pero nalakad po natin ang ating kalayaan sa pamamagitan ng Pangulong si Manuel Quezon, no? Siya po ang naglakad ng kalayaan ng Pilipinas. At grinant naman po ng US yung kalayaan natin at binigyan tayo ng sariling gobyerno. So, hindi po ganid yung US na kagaya ng iniisip natin. Itong China, talagang ang gusto po nito manakop talaga. Magkaiba po sila ng US. Ang US, marami na pong buhay, lalo na nung World War II. Maraming buhay ng sundalo nila ang nakitil at nasawi para lang makalaya ang Pilipinas sa Hapon. No. Ganun po kaimportante ang Pilipinas sa US. At sa kabila nun, pinaalis natin sila. Kagaya nung sinabi dito sa Analytic, pinaalis natin sila. Ngayon, nagbabalik naman ulit sila sa kagustuhan din nating mga Pilipino.
Because China's getting too close, especially in the South China Sea. With these bases can surround China from the east, south, and west. Monitors China's military movement in the disputed waters, quickly respond to a Taiwan invasion or any South China Sea conflict. This is called the Arc of Deterrence, and the Philippines is now a key piece. The U.S. and Philippine government will jointly reopen one of America's biggest naval base in Asia to be used specifically for maritime operations. As part of Manila's defensive posture against China's aggressive actions in its sovereign waters in West Philippine Sea, the United States and Philippines will revitalize its shipbuilding industry as its formerly reopened Subic Bay shipyard as one of the biggest shipbuilders in the world. With the partnership of the Korean company giant HD, Hyundai Heavy Industries, and the US...
Marinig niyo po, no? Nasa Subic po ang ship builder, no? Biggest in the world. Nasa Pilipinas po yan. pinakamalaking paggawa ng barko sa buong mundo, inulit ko, nasa Pilipinas po.
Heavy Industries and the US-based private equity fund Cerberus Capital, supported by the Philippine government, providing its prime location in Subic Bay. A new ammunition manufacturing hub will also rise in Subic, which will be fully funded by the United States and intended for joint use by American and Filipino forces. United States President Donald Trump is optimistic that the US and the Philippines can manufacture more ammunition than any country has ever had. In addition, a new forward operating base is set to host the services for maritime patrol assets, fighter jets, missile storage, and a large hangar that can support the service on upcoming surveillance aircraft will be established at Subic Bay International Airport. Meanwhile, the Philippines is exploring the possibility of converting 2 islands that were once part of a US Navy base into a military reservation, a move to bolster its presence in waters facing the South China Sea. Grand and Chiquita Islands are both located in Subic Bay, which was once a sprawling US base until the Philippines rejected a lease extension in 1991. Around Subic, the US Navy has eyed the area for pre-positioning Marine Corps equipment in the Philippines and is looking to activate a large storage facility within 100 kilometers of Subic Bay by 2026. The US Navy is looking to lease a climate-controlled facility between 19,000 and 33,000 square meters near Subic Bay and Clark. For the storage of equipment in the Philippines by 2026 under a 10-year-long lease, which could mark the largest pre-positioning effort to date between Washington and Manila since 1992. In recent years, American investments in improving U.S.-Philippine military infrastructure have expanded at Subic Bay and the 9 Enhanced Defense Cooperation Agreement sites. These select Philippine military bases allow rotationally deployed U.S. forces and American-funded projects.
Bukod dun sa pinakamalaking itong Subic na to na military base ng US, nanganak pa, no? Nagkaroon pa ng 9 EDCA site, no? At sa iba't ibang pulo ng Pilipinas. At kung ma-okupa yun ng mga Amerikano at maging base militar, talagang kinalat nila sa buong Pilipinas. So inaral na nila yung dagat, inaral na nila yung himpapawid at yung klase ng lupa dyan. Kaya dyan sila nagtayo ng kanilang mga tinatawag na kampo. Dyan nagkampo ang mga Amerikano, yung mga EDCA sites na yan. Talagang very effective po yan. Pagka Amerikano ang pumili niyan, aral na po nila yan. Kaya yan po ang ibinigay ng kampo ng Pilipinas, no, sa Amerika.
Amidst the tensions generated by China's development of artificial islands in the South China Sea, the Armed Forces of the Philippines, AFP, plan to rehabilitate the air and naval facilities in Subic Bay Freeport in the western part of the mainland island of Luzon. The Subic Bay, a deep-water harbor located 50 miles northwest of Manila, facing the South China Sea, was the service and logistics center for the U.S. 7th Fleet until November 1992. Accordingly, this move will enable the AFP to quickly deploy its fighter planes and frigates to any contingency in the South China Sea, in the face of China's maritime expansion in these disputed waters. Previously, the site of the U.S. Naval Air Station in Cuby Point in Subic Bay International Airport was established, following the broader American military withdrawal from the Philippines in the 1990s. Since then, both Philippine and American military forces have been returning to the area to facilitate resupply, refuel, and repair vessels. Subic's port facilities also support the delivery of U.S. military equipment into the Philippines during bilateral exercises.
Ang ganda ng location ng military ng yung kampo niya sa Subic, talagang napapaligiran ng bundok, at alam ko marami pang tunnel dyan na ginawa ang Amerikano. Sakaling makuyog yan, makakataka sila. Hindi kagaya dito sa mga kampo na ginawa ng China dito sa Spratly, wala silang tatakbuhan. Sakaling makuyog dyan, kawawa sila. Dito sa atin sa Pilipinas, yung mga EDCA sites na yun, malamang sa malamang, tinatunneling na rin nila yan. No? Baka hindi lang natin alam. Baka yan, mga yan, konektado yan sa ilalim ng lupa. Posible po yun. Kasi nakakagawa sila ng milya-milyang tunnel, lalo sa ibang bansa. Dito sa atin, maliit lang ang ating bansa para pag-konektahin nila itong mga EDCA site na ito. Hanggang dito na lang po tayo, at mahaba po kasi itong video nito. Kung gusto nyong mapakinggan pa ito, panoorin nyo ulit ito sa Asian Analytic Channel. Ngayon po, para sa akin, yung combine ng Pilipino at saka ng Amerika ay napakalakas po yan. Lalo na ngayon, nakikombine pa ang Japan at South Korea. At handa rin tumulong ang Australia. At maging, I don't know kung aanib sa atin ang Indonesia. Meron na rin tayong sariling fleet na dagdagan na ang ating mga barko. At hindi basta-basta yung mga barkong ipinagawa natin. Mga modern warship po yun. At madadagdagan po yun. Bukod doon, may support pa tayo ng Amerika. At sa malamang ay ito yung 7th Fleet. At hindi lang yan. At siseryosohin ng Amerika ang laban dito sakali mang manggulo itong China. So hanggang dito na lang po. Maraming salamat po. Ipanalangin natin. Wala pong gerang matuloy.